Hey, what's going on, boys? Swaggys here. So now, and for dude, let's get on to the for today here. Hey, what's going on, bat? Okay, let me just throw off the act for a minute here. Just be real with you for a second here. I've been gone again. Like I said, I expected this to happen. I wasn't expecting it to be this long, but I knew this would happen. Mostly from a combination of things, maybe a bit of burnout. But while I can't promise that I'll be here for long or every day, I will try to start engaging, more, whether that's including me just pre-recording a few videos and then uploading those throughout the week, or doing something along the lines of kind of just scheduling videos, because I do want you guys to have content to use to look at and have things to things on the channel to change. I do want those to change, but of course I'm not always going to be free. And I realize that. And I realize that there are going to be moments where I'm a little bit more on the busy side and that more on the exhausted side as well here. Maybe through work or through family situations once again. But I do want to start, doing some more stuff here. And I think one step that is really going to help me out here is just pre-recording some stuff. So some stuff is a little bit dated and a little bit old. I do apologize for that, but of course it is a way for me in order to make sure you guys are able to get the finest, at least in in terms of quality, not really, but in terms of just frequency, at least that you guys will get more consistency. So without any further ado, let's get into the video that I want to react to today. It's this one by Mango5. This came out just yesterday. Well, uh, yesterday now I would say. Um, it's still recent. It's not like old. Like I would say in terms of like recency, I would say like it's now a day old, but it was uploaded maybe like a few hours ago now. Well, not because at the time it was like barely a few minutes, maybe an hour long. Let me see how many views it has now. Um, Maybe in the 10,000. Yep. Okay. There we go. So yeah, this kid did come out like on 2 days ago, at least now. But that introduced, like I said, go check out Mango5. We've reacted to their content a few times here on the channel itself here, so of course, like I said, go check them out. They're amazing. And of course, now and for you though, let's get on to it. Let's not use up too much time here. I'm really excited to see how this goes. So let's hop into it. Okay, hold up, really, real quickly. Let me just check the status. Okay, we're good. Wanted to make sure I wasn't doing anything stupid. And while I'm at it, let me go ahead and check my audio. So, I'm sorry. If I'm checking everything here, like literally on camera, it's mostly because I haven't. I I'm hoping everything's okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Sorry about that. I should have cut that, but I didn't. I'm getting into the swing of things again. So far, it looked pretty good. Models look amazing. Lighting is amazing. Ooh, yo, these lightings, I'm loving just this vibrancy to it. There's been holding the power. Hold on, real quickly, I'm sorry for pausing it, but I love this little effect here that they got going on here. Like, I specifically like these things. It almost feels like it's a comic panel. It almost looks like it's like a sort of like what's the word for it? The vibrancy, the patterns, it all pops out in your face, and it's just so good. Anyway, that's the only interruption that I'll have for this video. So let's just keep going. I don't want to make this take too long. Ooh, the flowers. out of a present. Ooh. Presents and present. Love it. 11-year anniversary. By the way, W. 11 years. That's crazy. Love it. That's so sick. The worm like thing or like just animation so sick. Be sorry against us. Of our present. Love the detail here. It's so good. Ooh. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so brief synopsis, and then we go into the more detailed detailed bits of the activity itself here. So first of all, like I said, I loved it from the actual just music itself to the animation to just the actual editing itself here. Everything goes immaculately hard. I love it. It's so sick, just so good. It just really well together. I deeply enjoy it. Now, like I said, beat itself here, really well done here. I love the song. It's really good, just so goated and just so nice. Along with the actual vocals themselves here and just the actual lyrics themselves, amazing. I love it. Like I said, this is a certified classic FNAF song. Like, especially like I think it came out like maybe I'm not sure whether it's like after FNAF 3 or FNAF 4, but certainly around that time. But yeah, like I said, amazing song. I loved it. I'll have to check that actually later on here. I'm not sure when this song actually came out. But like I said, more in the early days of FNAF. And like maybe at most by the time of like maybe Scissor Location or Ultimate Custom Night, basically. Nothing more than that. Also, like I said, new game has actually recently come out since the last time I uploaded a few months ago. And that's FNAF Secret of the Mimic. I was actually not so much playing it, but watching a lot of YouTube videos about it at the time. And overall, game is sick. I love it. It's really cool and overall very well done. Has a lot of interesting concepts that I honestly think should be delved into more, especially the master keys and stuff like that, like how it's just kind of more of an electronic device. Uh, but still, like I said, really interesting stuff in that game itself. I love it. It's really cool. Aside from not the going on to the actual more in-depth analysis of the actual itself here, let's just go ahead and get into the main topics here. Like I said, we're gonna go into the actual animation itself here, the song, and then the editing itself. So like I said, the song itself is so really good. Like I said, beat itself, there's vocals, visuals themselves here, amazing. Just look at let's listen to the actual beat itself here. It has a high emphasis on the actual bass and the actual just drums themselves. I like that a lot. I said that my favorite like kind of thing is percussion. And overall, I said this has a plenty of percussion in it, plenty of just heavy kind of just beats and just heavy like drums themselves. I love it. It's really cool and really immaculate. Just delicious. I love it. Aside from that though, going on to the actual vocals and lyrics themselves here, vocals are great. Like I said, there are a few times where it does sound a little awkward at times, but that's just because of this song. It's not entirely because of like any problems on the vocal side or just the actual just in terms of like a lack of like understanding of the English language. Like I said, it's just more or less just the actual structure of the lyrics themselves here make it a little awkward at times, but still it has really good tunes themselves here, like present, and then just overall. Like I said, there's a lot of things that really go so well together. Like this one, giving a present out of our presents. Like that entire just sequence goes incredibly hard. I love it. It's immaculate. Chef's kiss, amazing. I deeply enjoy that. And aside from that, though, the actual visuals themselves are great. The models, the lighting, just the actual smoothness of the animation itself here, just so peak. I love it. It's amazing, and overall, just blows me away. Every one of these animations that people just put love and support into are honestly amazing, and I love them so much. And overall, really deserve that W. Love it. Anyways, aside from that, going on from the actual just visuals themselves to the actual editing itself here, I like it. I like how they were able to combine not only just like the actual animation and the actual visuals themselves here, but also adding some little unique effects into the actual animation stuff here, like the little pattern design, the little polka dots and purple colors in the background there. Not only that, but like the filters that they add here, like the greenish filter, the greenish like I don't even know what to call this, like almost haunting look itself here. Then of course just like the little like almost like plasticky, no, not plasticky, more like there's something with the color that's a little bit different here, and it had a little bit more pop, a little bit more vibrancy here, and overall I just like it a lot. It's really sick actually. Aside from that, there's a lot of other scenes here that demonstrate that editing just immaculately well as well. Like, hold on, where is that scene? Like, hold on, like this, I love it. The actual like almost like foggy greenish blackish texture, amazing. I love it. Almost seems like it's just sort of like something kind of ethereal. I love it. Like I said, they just have a great manipulation of the actual just filters and like little effects that they got going on here. It's immaculate, so sick, and just so well put together. I love it. It's great. And overall, really well put together. Also, like I said, please go check them out. Link down below. They work really hard on this and it's for support. So of course, go show them some love. Like I said, link down below. End card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links for the actual original stuff here. Like I said, please check them out. And of course, if you want to see some other videos that have been on the channel for a while here, like I said, I practically have almost 1,000 videos already uploaded on the channel stuff here. So of course, if you want to check those out, at least the latest video or one of the videos that might interest you the most is gonna be right here. So aside from that though, I did kind of want to dive into what I've been doing recently. So overall, I did change a few things on the channel itself here a while back ago. The actual banner and of course the actual just channel icon. I got a friend of mine to actually help me design those, or at least to help me in terms of pro- producing it. Like I'm not great at just like artwork itself here. I'm kind of garbage at it, but like I said, it's really they're more talented at it than me, and I asked them for a little bit of help, which took a little bit of time. But overall, again, I managed to come up with something that I was really proud of, that I was really just happy with, and then of course we kind of changed it. Now, of course, the channel icon, it has some actual artwork itself there, but you can only maybe see it if you're on a TV, which I know a few of my viewers are on the, are on the TV itself there. So that's a little surprise for them. Like I said, overall, I love it. Channel artwork, banner, a few things have changed recently. But aside from that, though, main big thing, we've already passed our goal of 3,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I know, like I said, I'm sorry I haven't been here for a while. I think I just got burnt out after literally making 1,000 videos, and just kind of wanted to take a little bit of a step back for a bit. It tended to at the most it maybe been like since the beginning of January, maybe February at most, since I've been extremely active. I do want to say that. And then like after I think like almost 3 months ago, hold on. Last video was 110 days ago. I'm not sure how long that actually is. Um, so the last video that I did upload was on the 20th of April. So April, May, June, July, August. So 4 months I've been basically inactive. Like I said, I did want to take a little bit of a break from the channel stuff, and there might be a few of these breaks going on in the future. I'll try to let you know when they start coming up. I don't exactly know how often they're going to be happening. Um, but after a while, once you do the same thing over and over and over again, and you're not able to really change things up, I'm really hoping that with the few purchases that I'm gonna have to make, which are gonna be a little bit pricey, I'll be able to at least upgrade the PC to a good standard where I can have more options instead of it being restricted mostly to either recording reactions or really low quality Minecraft videos. Uh, so yeah. Aside from that, though, at the moment I'm kind of more limited by hardware and cash than I am limited by like software. I've got pretty much most of the programs I need to actually keep most things running here. It's just the actual like hardware that I'm working with right now. It's okay for what I've got, but it could always be better. So without any further ado, like I said, moving on from that though, like I said, I hope you guys actually enjoy the video stuff here. Like I said, take care, stay safe, have a good day, and of course, if you are, of course, happy to see the return of the channel stuff, like I said, go ahead and leave a comment below. Go ahead and consider hitting the subscribe button, liking, and just of course sharing in any way that you can to help do the channel stuff here. And of course, if you want to get updated for any new videos themselves here, bell icon. Like I said, that's your top like 3 ways of keeping up with the channel itself, aside from periodically checking in, or of course seeing it on the recommended page and stuff here. Like I said, most important, or like number one way, is to of course have that bell icon. So that, and for doing, hope you guys take care, stay safe, and of course don't do anything ridiculous. And I said, love you guys, take care, and of course I'll be seeing you hopefully soon. Bye bye for now, okay?